My name is Jada, and for most of my life, chaos was the only thing that ever felt steady. I grew up in a home where addiction shaped every corner of our lives. My mom was a drug dealer and in and out of rehabs and institutions. And because no one in my family believed in honesty or communication, I was always told that she was sick or in the hospital. I never learned what danger looked like, only what survival did. By the time I was a teenager, I'd spent more of my life in juvenile facilities than at home. Prison felt like something that happened to people like us. It felt expected, as if the only story I was meant to live was the one I'd already seen. I wish I could say that I broke that pattern early, but I didn't. I carried it straight into adulthood. After my first time in adult prison, I slipped back into the life I knew. I stayed out for 8 years, but they weren't years that I could be proud of. 2 little girls were born during my addiction. I wanted desperately to be their mother, but the drugs kept winning. And the day their father relapsed and shot me in front of them, something inside me split open. Fear, grief, shame, all crashing at once. Then, only months later, my mom died. When I learned that she had relapsed on drugs that she found in my bag, I broke in a way that I didn't know was possible. Everything collapsed. My girls were placed with extended family, and I was homeless, addicted, and just drowning in guilt. On April 4th of 2016, I was arrested, and for the first time in my life, I was grateful that something had stopped me. I walked into prison determined that the generational cycle that had swallowed my mother and almost swallowed me would not take my daughters. I joined Televerde within 2 months, even though I had once laughed at how much work it looked like. The truth is, that work saved me. Inside Televerde, and later the Televerde Foundation, people believed in me long before I believed in myself. They taught me discipline and resilience and communication. These are all the things that no one had ever taught me growing up. They prepared me to work and live. But the biggest challenge wasn't in the classroom. It was in how I saw myself as a mother. My girls were terrified to trust me. My oldest stopped talking to me years before I came home. I didn't know if she'd ever forgive me. But the foundation taught me how to show up differently with accountability, consistency, and patience. When I came home, everything I'd learned became the bridge between us. The first time my daughter sat on the floor with me, crying with me instead of running from me, I knew the cycle was breaking. Today, my girls are 15 and 16, and they're strong, grounded, thoughtful, intentional. They ask for advice, listen, and talk to me. They trust me, and they know that I'm not going anywhere. That's the legacy that Televerde Foundation helped me build. We're a family that gets to heal finally. Today, I'm proud to say that I work for the foundation that changed my life. I've been here since the day its doors opened. I advocated for this program before it even existed because I knew in my bones what women lose without support and what they could become with it. Everything I am now and everything my daughters are becoming exist because someone like you believed that women like me deserved a chance. Your support doesn't just help one person, it repairs generations. Thank you for helping me give my children the life I never had, and for helping women still inside believe a different future is possible.